Good morning, everybody. It's Kerry from the Schmidt House, and got a little video this morning. I'm gonna boil some eggs, and I keep seeing on the internet all these different methods for easy peel farm eggs. People talk about having issues and peeling them, and it tears me up when I see people on there making pickled eggs or deviled eggs, and they're peeling their eggs and coming big chunks of egg or white are coming off, and uh, you know there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. So I'm going to show how I boil my eggs, and the peel comes right off. I don't use vinegar, salt, none of this 5-5-5 method. I simply boil my eggs for 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. I usually do it 10. Um, and you'll see the peeling will come off very easily. So here at the Schmidt House, we don't have a big farm or anything like that. We do have some property with cattle on it. We lease it out. It's not our cows. Uh, we do have some chickens here. We have chickens, a dog, a cat, and humans. That's our only animals. I would like to get some goats at some point, and Andrea wants to get some meat rabbits, and we will get there. We will get that stuff. But for right now, our chickens is what we have. So we have a lot of eggs. Trying to figure out different things to do with them. I've been pickling them, and that's what I'm going to do. I pickled some a while back, and they were ready, and I wanted to try reusing that brine. So I'm gonna boil some more here to this morning, and put them in that brine and see how it works. And if this all works out, I'm going to do a video on pickled eggs, on how I do them. Andrea doesn't really care for pickled eggs, neither do the kids, but I love them. So as you can see here, I've got 10 eggs, and that'll fit in my jar really well. But what you do here, you just take your egg, look at it, it's got a pointy end and a fat end. Take your spoon, take that fatter end, crack it. Crack that egg, put it in your water. Crack the egg, put it in your water. I got various different sizes. It's a bigger one. Crack it, put it in the water. Just hit it with the back of that spoon. Give it a tap. I'm not sure what it does. I believe it just, the membrane that's in there that sticks to the egg white makes it so hard to peel. I think by cracking it, it allows this hot water to get in contact with that, and it allows don't break it so hard that your egg white's coming out. But that membrane is so, and these farm eggs have that membrane inside there that'll pretty much keep them from leaking. You just give it a little tap. I put them all in my water, just regular old tap water. Then I'll turn on the stove, and we'll let it come to a boil. Once it starts coming to a boil, I'll time it. Let it boil for 10 minutes. And I don't put it a real hard boil. Once it starts boiling, I turn it down where it's just a steady boil. Boil it for 10 minutes, turn it off. Sometimes I'll let it set in there for a couple more minutes. Then I'll put it under the water faucet, tap water, just to cool the eggs off so I can handle them. I don't know that does anything to help the peeling come off. I think you could take one of the eggs, if you were tough enough, right out of the boiling water, and that peeling would come right off. Okay, we got a boil going now. You see one of the eggs cracked open a little bit too much, and we got a little egg white coming out, but that's fine. So now I'll turn the temperature down and set my timer for 10 minutes. I'll just turn it down to about medium just to slow cook these eggs. Just keep them boiling. Your stove may be different. You may have to adjust it a little bit, higher or lower. Just watch it. Watch your water. All it's just a simmering boil like that. That's perfect. That's all you need. We'll let that boil for 10 minutes. And I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch all that, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video at this point and turn it back on, bring you guys back when we get them all boiled up. So, okay, it's been 10 minutes, and I'm going to turn the heat off. We're just going to kind of take them off of there, let them set a little bit. But you can see these eggs are the shells are already starting to open up. The cracks are, they're gonna come off real easy. We'll let them set here for a little bit, and then I'll rinse them off with cold water, and we'll peel them up. And I'll cut the first one open so you can see what it looks like inside, how it's cooked. So we've let them set for a couple of minutes. Now we're going to just get some cold water, kind of dump that hot water off of there. If you can, put some cold water in there. We had 2 eggs that opened up and looked like some of the yolk came out. Generally that doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. It usually doesn't hurt anything. You just have a little less white on that egg. I'm just going to let these set in the cold water a minute or two so they're not so hot when I peel them. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I had to step away a minute because I needed to make me some sweet tea. I had a half a pitcher, and I got me a glass earlier, and it was sour. I thought I had made that yesterday, but it was actually 2 days old, and even in the refrigerator, it was a little bit sour. And I gotta have my sweet tea. Caffeine, something, Dr. Pepper. I didn't have any Dr. Pepper, so. Okay, we dump our water out of there. Grab us an egg here. Get you a little closer. Crack it open, crack it. You'll see how this peels very nicely. Nothing is sticking to the yolk. Look at that. Very quick. We're going to go ahead and cut into this. As you can see, what it looks like. Perfect. Doesn't have the dark ring around there. It's perfectly cooked. So we're going to go ahead and get the rest of them peeled. But that's very simple. No vinegar. None of this having to wait or use ice and all that. I've tried those. I've tried them, and you know, they just don't work. And even if they did work, it's too much trouble. Take your spoon, the back side of that spoon, tap it on the fat part of the egg, You just want to try to get a little dent, make a little dent in that egg if you can. Get it cracked a little bit, put it in your water, boil it. Voila, that's all you need. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have chickens, try this. Or if you have friends that have chickens, try it. Works out. Let them know. Let them know that it works. Share this video with them. Let them know about the Schmidt House. And as always, smash that subscribe button. Take you a spoon, back into that spoon, and just tap that subscribe button, tap that like button, and that'll be wonderful. Y'all have a great day.